Oh, it was a long, long road for me. I started drinking at age 13. I loved it right away because I loved how it let me escape all the feelings I was feeling, helped me get out of, helped me feel uninhibited, not self-conscious as a teenager. All those things that most teenagers experience. And then it just continued straight through into, I would say, into my 40s. So it was a long stretch. And it progressively got worse, which is pretty typical. Looking back over it, when I was in it, I wasn't aware. I didn't have the self-awareness sense. I wasn't aware of how bad it was. I wasn't aware of the things that I am today on how bad it was and how out of control my life was, even though on the outside it looked like everything was pretty good. I was married, I had 2 kids, I had a dog, I had the house, I had all the things, I had the job before I had the kids. So on the outside it looked really, really good, and people told me that. People didn't believe that I had a problem when I finally told them that I did. So there was this double life. There was this internal chaos that I felt, this disconnect. Didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I wanted. All I knew was there was this constant unease. Now I can articulate that. Now I identify that. But all I felt at that time was just sort of this confusion. I felt confused a lot and unhappy. Yeah, so that was at the end, and then that last night, I'll never forget it. I had gone out to the grocery store and bought the biggest bottle of premixed margarita mix that I could find, the big jug with the handle. And I drank all but about a quarter of it that night. And I woke up in the morning feeling really sick and really self-loathing, full of self-loathing, hating myself because I did it yet again, told myself I wasn't going to do it, wasn't going to drink tonight, and I did again. And, for me, it was a God moment because I hadn't been able to stop in now I was 55, started at 13. So with stopping for just 4 years, but I drank through the whole, bringing up my kids, I was one of those functioning alcoholics, as they say. But at this moment, somehow I knew that this was it. I had to be done. I went over to the refrigerator, opened the door, took out what was left, and poured it down the drain. And as I was pouring it down the drain, the tears were just, there's like the floodgates opened. I was crying and yelling out loud in my apartment by myself, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, as I was pouring the alcohol down the drain. And looking back, I don't know if I was saying I hate you to the alcohol, if I was saying I hate you to myself, I hate you to God. I don't know what it was. I just was so angry and lost and confused and just done, spent. There was nothing left. I found the women's meeting. I went to it. I was scared to walk in. I was so scared. I remember I was shaking. And I walked in and sat down, and it was a pretty big meeting, sort of a horseshoe of tables of women. And for the first time in my life, I said, hi, I'm Kathy, and I'm an alcoholic. And when I say good, really it's that I have this serenity, I have a calm, a peace. As we started this interview, you asked me how I was doing, and we're in the, I don't know if we're in the middle or where we're at, but we're in this pandemic, this coronavirus, COVID-19 place that we've never seen before. And yet I feel at ease. Not that I'm aware of what's going on. And I guess what it is for me is that I know that it's out of my control. All I can do is what is being suggested to do, to take care of myself and stay home and all of that. So I'm doing that, and I'm seeing it as a real time to strengthen my meditation practice, to connect with family and friends, maybe even more than I usually do, to be grateful for what I have. I'm grateful that I'm healthy right now. I'm grateful that I'm sober so that I can be aware of all this, that with this, all this fear that's going on, that I don't have to run to the refrigerator and pull out that bottle, and that's what's gonna, calm me down. I can exercise. I can listen to inspirational podcasts and YouTubes, and I have some good books that I'm reading. It's a chance to learn and to stay connected with people, because that is what I know today, is that I need to stay connected. I need other people. I need positive people in my life, people I care about, and people who I know care about me, and to be of service. Even in this time right now, I'm finding ways to do that.